Islamabad has for years been trying old tricks and tactics in its quiver to hamper peace in India. And of late, it has extensively been working at its devious doctoring of bleeding India through thousand cuts. While it has been backing terrorists in infiltrating and unleashing mayhem across the Kashmir border, on one side, it has been working overtime to create an anti-India narrative across European and American countries to revive the Khalistan extremism, a report.
It is a well-established fact now that Pakistan can stoop to any low to inflict an injury to Indian sovereignty. Incriminating evidence emerging of late suggesting a stepped-up, nefarious Pakistani game at Indian borders corroborates the accusations. Inter-services intelligence and Pakistani army have constantly been devising plots to attack India through their covert and cowardly operations. However, assertive Indian forces have thwarted all their satanic agendas. A report tabled recently in Indian Parliament stated that as many as 18 Khalistani modules were busted in last 2 years. Khalistan modules predominantly comprise gullible youths who are indoctrinated at the pretext of religion with an objective seeking a separate homeland for Sikhs from the Indian state of Punjab. They work at the commands and currency being released from Islamabad and reaching them through different global channels. A grenade attack at a religious congregation in Indian state of Punjab is latest testimony of Pakistan's growing desperation. ISI is pumping huge money to stir unrest in the state.
Punjab is a very sensitive state. It's bordering with Pakistan. And we have seen in the past 2 years as Minister of State for Home Affairs, Mr. Ahir has mentioned, 18 modules of Khalistani were busted. It means they are involved in big way, to destabilize the state. Similarly, like Kashmir,
The ISI has not just been working extensively to disrupt peace in Indian state of Punjab, but exercising all its strategic capability to disrupt harmony all across the country. The state-backed terrorists who have historically used the Punjab and Kashmir border to come across are always seeking an opportunity to penetrate into Indian soil. Enhancing their attacking capacity, they have rejuvenated various old routes in order to unleash mayhem in the country. Various studies have revealed that in the coming days, the sea route will be the most preferred route for terrorists. Since it is highly impossible to guard the entire sea, therefore it will be the most feasible route for the terrorists to enter into Indian territories and carry out underwater strikes. It is pertinent to mention here that the deadly 26/11 Mumbai attacks, which killed more than 160 people, were carried out after receiving Pakistan government's tutorials. Reportedly, all major terror organizations operating from Pakistan are receiving training to boost their maritime capabilities. These terrorist organizations are being trained to carry out what is called Samundari or seaborne jihad against India. Waterway capabilities of terrorist groups. Lashkar-e-Toiba has high-speed recreational boats, scuba diving equipment, water scooters. Jemaah Islamiyah attempted an attack on a US vessel in Singapore. The group is equipped with speed boats, also known as suicide boats. Abu Sayyaf bombed the super ferry in 2004 that killed 100 people. It has high level of experience on sea, but still uses wooden boats loaded with machine guns. Al-Qaeda is capable of underwater strikes by its suicide squad. It is highly dependent on Lashkar-e-Toiba for sea equipments. Jaish-e-Mohammed is armed with 600 sea specialists and coordinates with Lashkar-e-Toiba for equipments.
Pakistan is basically very unstable, facing serious economic crisis. Economy is virtually on the verge of collapse, and yet they are continuing with these activities. There is no change in Pakistan's policy, whether it is Punjab or Kashmir.
Whether it is about propagating Khalistan terrorism on Indian soil, creating mayhem in Kashmir, or carrying out terrorist attacks like 26/11, Pakistan has always been pro-bloodshed. At one side, where other countries work towards restricting bloodshed and terrorism, Islamabad, on the other hand, fosters terrorists on its soil. These terrorists rejoice in shedding blood of innocent people because they receive safeguard of Pakistan government. Despite its internal instability, failing economy and international isolation, Pakistan does not compromise when it comes to funding terrorists.